it might be more interesting to watch than you were expecting. We are just live though, and today we're in Infinite Flight. Earlier today we were in X-Plane Mobile. Alexa, stop. My Amazon Echo was going off. That was my timer to start the live stream, but we are already live. So I assume everything's going just fine. Yeah, everything's going okay. Sort of waiting for some people to come. Shouldn't be too boring. Already looking at the chat. It doesn't look like anyone's here yet. The second you join, I will immediately pay attention to all of your suggestions, but I won't actually start until the first person comes. So yeah, I might be waiting a while, but that's okay. Just gonna recalibrate my controls. Okay. I don't know if that calibration helped at all. Yeah, I don't really expect to have any issues. Before we start, I can go ahead and give the tour of the cabin. The second the 777 comes out in Infinite Flight, I will definitely make a video on it. There's been speculations if there will be a cabin in it, and I don't quite know. No one knows yet about the cabin on the 777. Okay, these controls, it's like playing Minecraft, but there's no visible controls. Let me just go upwards. Okay. Why is it having me move forward? I'm not pressing any buttons. Okay, I guess we'll just be moving down. This is a decent tour of the plane. I mean, it's not really the best plane. Yeah, somehow the brakes turned off. Why is it rocking? Oh, the wind. The wind is really bad. Not sure why the wind is that high. Yeah, that would have been really bad if we started and the wind was that bad. I mean, I'm not trying to die within the first couple of minutes. I'll give a tour of the cockpit. Okay, yep. I mean, everything is so far very normal. I'm not going to take off yet, though. Still sort of waiting for the first person to come. Yeah, to put it simply, we may be waiting here for a while. Of course, shouldn't really be all too boring. I mean, I will definitely intentionally wait. I'll think of things to talk about for sure. I mean, so right now we're in the 717 in the Atlanta Falcons livery. One of my friends suggested this to me, and so I'll be flying this plane for parts of our testing today. The engines are very powerful, but for my sake, I'll probably move over to the 737 because for me it's far easier to fly, and for that it's kind of my preference. We might even try the Q400. I'm not necessarily the best at using it, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. Let me start our pushback. I just want to head backwards a bit. Once we go far back enough, I will stop. And I'll put on our brakes now. We're not doing multiplayer right now. I would, but it makes it a lot harder. So if we ever crash, I can just do the 20 seconds ago button. It's much more useful that way. They haven't quite yet added the clouds to Infinite Flight. I've definitely made it clearer. It looks a lot nicer here, this Hawaiian scenery. We're at the Honolulu International Airport. You might not be able to see, but this part of the runway is like entirely built off of it. If I quickly show that, just go up. Okay, you can see that this entire part of the runway is not even attached to it. There's a little connection right over there. Right in the middle of the screen you can see the connection. And the runway goes all the way from back there to over here. You know, I mean, we'll definitely have a somewhat interesting day today. Really, so far no one's come to the stream yet. I kind of wish I had some music I could play. I mean, I can just start talking about random things now. So we're not going to start flying quite yet. I'll definitely start doing that when people come to the stream, and when they do, I would very much appreciate it if they were to sort of announce that they were coming. Everything's going somewhat okay. I might move over to the MD-80 actually, but that's not an Infinite Flight. That's only an X-Plane Mobile. Okay. We can take a look at this engine, I guess. What's on the inside? Oh, it looks like I accidentally turned off our engines for a second and turned off our brakes. So in the engine, okay, maybe I can't show the engines. Let me just sort of fly right through the window here. Give a quick tour of the cockpit. So the instrument does work, like I'm turning my control right now. Definitely a lot less powerful. Like I'm turning it left right now, turning it right now. I mean, compared to most Infinite Flight planes, they turn much faster and much more similar. You can pull it up and down. So far everything's going okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like very many people are going to be coming to this stream. I mean, I'll wait. I'll probably make this one better than the last one because I got more time now. Okay. So whenever we take off, oh wait, I remembered a cool trick. Let me adjust this to 261. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll have to start the live stream. So already got our wind. So this might confuse a lot of people. What's about to happen may not be very expected. Here, if I sort of just slow down a little, I can take off. It appears I've made a little bit of a mistake. Here, let's try that again. Yeah, I've definitely made a little bit of a mistake. What is happening? Okay, one second. Now it's working better, okay? Let's just go ahead. And, so yeah, we're sort of, flying backwards right now, actually, because the way the wind is. Okay, yeah, we're stalling. This is, expected, though. Come on, just never fly with the wind, because they're against it, you know? Okay. Or not. Okay, what's happening? Come on, just... Okay, not full spoilers. Okay. You can look at the bottom of the screen. It always shows the yoke. Okay. You know what? We might be doing this landing very strangely. No, okay. I was gonna say, keep it even. Keep it even. Okay, if you're wondering, the wind's coming from right in front of us right now. It's a very strong wind, and because of the way we're flying with it, it's very confusing. I don't know if I've ever been in a stall for so long and never crashed. Okay, now we're sort of headed sideways, sort of. Okay. I figured the stall sign would have disappeared because of how long we've been in the air. Can we turn? Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, we finally stopped stalling, but no. We're still doing that. Okay, 1 second. Pull up, and okay. Yeah, now we're doing this again. Okay, and back on the ground. Can I put the nose down? Here, what happens if I take the brakes off? Now we're moving backwards. I even have the engines on right now. Here, 1 second. Let me just make a difference to the calibration. Okay, now everything's working way better. We're gonna fly forward and then we're gonna land. I'm really trying to put the nose down. 1 second, let me calibrate higher. Okay. Okay, we will be landing right here. We're descending safely. Yeah. Everything's just going fine. Why does it... Here, 1 second. Let me make a quick change, okay? Maybe trim negative. Normally when I'm about to fly, I do -30 trim. But I stopped doing that because I realized it wasn't helpful. Okay, I don't even know what's happening. We can just fly, I guess. Maybe positive trim would help? I know infinite flight's really weird. Sometimes, at least. How are we not stalling right now? Okay, it's already starting to do as I was hoping it would. Starting to turn. Now we're about to start stalling very fast. We are descending a lot. Oh, okay, we didn't stall. That's new. We're about to stall probably. And now we're about to fly upside down. You know what? Why don't we try to? Okay, you know what? You know what? It's all hope is lost. Pull up. Or not. Okay, even more hope is lost. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I think this trim is really making it hard for us. Let's just fly sideways, like this. This might help. Okay. This wind is making us move in a very strange way. Here, let's just turn. Let's just go up. Let's just pull up. Okay. One second. Now we have the HUD, or the HUD display. I don't know. It says we're really about to be going up a lot. I kind of want to go down, though. What was that? I'm forcing the nose down. Wait a second. Somehow our controls are reversed. I don't know how that is. Somehow I got the controls reversed. Okay. That was really strange. Okay. Let me just fly on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna land normally here, and it's gonna look perfect. Okay, you know what? I have this. I have this completely safe. Totally fine. Nothing can go wrong. You know what? We can probably head here for... Okay, never mind. I did not realize I had the nose going that much downwards. Here, if I just flare... Wouldn't it be better? Just flare, okay. Flare, or not, okay. We're moving incredibly slow right now, though. You know, the way this is, it doesn't make much sense. It'll be fine, just turn off our brakes. Full engine power. Okay, it automatically fixed itself. And I don't even know what's happening anymore. We are doing various aerial maneuvers. We're headed backwards somehow. This is beyond physics. I don't have my rudder on at all. Now our front landing gear is in the ground. You know what? This may be a lost cause. Can I pull up now or what? Okay, I can. And now I'm headed sideways. Again. And now I can't quite... Okay, I'm up now. Okay. I got very close to that mountain. It says I'm moving a lot faster than I actually am. This looks like I'm going incredibly fast, though. And I'm about to stall for going too slow. Yeah, overspeed? Okay. Okay, if I can pull up while I do this. Then I'll get out of the overspeed. I'll be going against the wind, and I'll be barely moving. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I've almost lost all control of the plane. Overspeed? How does this happen? Oh, I got rid of all the flaps and spoilers. And okay, the second I put those on, it's over. Okay, you know what? Get rid of those. Get rid of those as well. They're only more weight on the airplane anyway. There's the airport I'm gonna try to land at. Okay. You know, I think to get the best approach, you need to come in upside down. You know, or sideways. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is beyond physics. The airport would be closed if the winds were this bad. Okay. You know what? Lean. Okay. We're back to the overspeed. I don't know if we can land like this. We might be able to. You know what? I don't want to have to go around, but I probably will. And that was a bounce. That was a bounce and a half. You know, I'd bring the engine back. It's necessary. It's required. Okay. Here's the road here. Okay. You know what? I'll probably have to give up on this. Now I'm flying upside down. What is happening? Next plane. Okay. Moving on to, let's just change our plane pretty fast. You know what? I'll just grab a good livery. No, what about? Yeah, this will be fine, I think. That livery does look pretty good, though. You know, I'll just do this one. Yeah, I don't really like American Airlines, but I'll just do it for the time being. Okay, the winds are still incredibly dangerous. Here, wait a second. Okay. You know what? The wind might work with us today. You know, we'll just do full flaps. Keep the brakes on. And now we are up in the sky. By the way, how many times have I said this is beyond physics? Okay, you know what? We'll just put on our our heading hold. If I can do this, no, we're descending. We're trying to descend. Okay. Yep. I have our altitude on, and you know, we're just going to go at a safe speed, you know? I'm going to try to make this as automatic landing as possible. 160 ought to be a good landing speed. You know what? Let's bring it down to 150. At the last second, obviously pull up. Okay. It looks like we're going incredibly slow, but that's actually just the wind. All the times when I've been flying a plane and I blame it on the wind, this time it's actually the wind. Okay. And touchdown. That was actually really good. When we use reverse thrust, we're going way too slow for it. You know, I'm at full engine power. My brakes are on and I'm not moving. If I just sort of turn off the brakes, we are already into the air. I mean, wait a second. If I can get this in the right heading, you know, okay, 1 second. Yep, do that. We're going to try to land as much like a helicopter as possible. We're going to do the absolute helicopter landing. I don't know what I'd call it that, but, you know, for now, I'll just call it that, you know? Okay? Yeah, that's a little distracting. Okay, let's just slow it down even more. Okay. And, okay, cut it all. Helicopter landing. That's a new one. I can add that to my very long list of different types of landings I've done. Of course, this is kind of one of the dumber landings. Let's just increase that a little. Just use okay, yep. You got the rudder involved. Just go ahead and pull up. Yep, very nice. Lower that back down to 260. And we're going to go all the way back to landing on the same runway we took off on. But not just that. Only like 10 seconds after we took off on it. Yeah. I mean, yep, come on, just bring it in. And there. Not quite as much of a helicopter landing as the last one, but it'll suffice. You know what? Let's just go ahead. New plane time. Okay. We'll get this one. You weren't able to yet see what it was. It's a surprise. This is really incredibly stupid. I mean, the wind is already pushing us backwards. I just increased the engine throttle. We are already going up. Our brakes are on. Come on, let's see if we can just get full takeoff. Achieve full takeoff. Okay, you know what? We'll have to turn off our brakes. But you know, this is going very good. Okay. Okay. What is happening? We have our heading hold on. How's it? Okay. Yep. 747 shuttle carrier. This is incredibly... does it realize that it's not getting the heading right? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna go ahead and do that yet. Just take off normally. It has this. Okay, and heading. Okay, let's just let's slow that down. We don't want to go too high. We went incredibly high. Okay, I think I'll try to get to the other side of the runway. We're sort of on a very interesting glide slope. Increase our engine throttle. Okay, increase even more. Increase. And our engine hit the ground. Come on, autopilot, you can do better than that. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. You remember that? Full flaps. Everything's going A-okay. This 747 shuttle carrier can do anything, I think. Okay, yep, this is not normal at all. This is all sorts of wrong, okay. Oh, dear goodness. Okay, we are all dead. We are very much dead. Why are we drifting? Shouldn't we be in the air by now? Okay, a massive tail strike, by the way. Oh, okay. Yep. You do you. Okay, and our autopilot's been disengaged. We're about to crash. We are all going to die. Okay, yep, let's try that one more time. Except this time with a few more changes. AKA, everything will go right. Okay, yep. Just gonna put on that, okay. Decrease. This is a very hard plane for me to fly. You know what, one second, we're turning this off and I'm gonna do a failed barrel roll and it'll be intentional. Retire 747, retire the 747, retire the 747. Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on. 767, no. I don't think we should use the Air Force One. The Q400, that's reasonable. Let's just get the Flybe livery. Okay, everything should be okay, ideally. Flaps, number, yeah, just take off. This thing's stall speed is incredibly slow. That's impressive with an airplane. We are moving backwards, I believe, actually. Okay, now we stalled. Okay, let's try that again. You know, let's just do flaps 10. That ought to be perfect in a small plane like this. Okay, one second. I got this. Everything is A-okay. You know what? Okay, this is not going to work out. We're just going to do emergency landing right now. Okay, we might be a little late for that. Okay, now we're headed sideways. Yeah, that was somewhat what I expected. This wind is really crazy. Now we're headed backwards. We are headed backwards in an airplane. And sideways. And let's try it again. Okay, one second. I'm really trying to put the nose down. And it's not working. Okay, new plane apparently. Not Embraer, they're too small and boring. I'll go back to the Airbus section. I'll just quickly grab, I don't know, an A350 or so. Put it through a good livery. Yeah, good livery. It says 3 people are watching. If you are watching this and you then just please say so in the chat. I've been doing this live stream for about 30 minutes. No success really. But if you're really watching this, make sure to say you are in the comment section. Oh, okay. Now I really have a problem with stalling the A350. Okay, that's a different problem I don't think I've ever had with it, but full flaps, because why not? This plane will go up instantly. Did the wind go away or what? Okay. Heading slow. Okay, yep, okay. I think this thing can do a helicopter landing anyway without the wind, because of how fast I think the stall speed is. It stalls too easily in my opinion, but some airplanes are worse at that. Like the 737 MAX. Okay, pull up, okay. Yeah, this helicopter landing may not be as successful as I was hoping. 170 ought to be a good helicopter speed. Maybe 160. I'm gonna get down to 160, okay. Increase your heading a little. And 1 second. Decrease the heading a little. And decrease one more time. Okay. Can you go slower? Can you go slower just for our helicopter landing? Just for the sake of it, this A350. And why did it do that? I don't know why it's leaning so much. It's not like I did a failure or something. I'm a failure. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. A350, you're going to land properly this time because I said so, and it'll listen to me, maybe. Okay. Okay. Yep. Just, decrease. Okay. Okay. Decrease to 150. Okay, 140 is definitely too low. 160 is too high. Just 150. That'll be perfect. That will be perfect. And landing. Definitely not a helicopter landing, but I don't know if the A350 can do that because it's a failure. I don't know. This is hard to fly in comparison to other planes. I'll go ahead and just grab another Airbus plane. How about the 757 actually? That's a Boeing plane, but yep, just grab it, grab and go. Okay, here's Jaden. He's decided to join the stream. I've been going for a while. No one's actually come. It's fine though, because this isn't even really a stream anyone has to see. I'm just making this one for fun, and so I can have a reason to be doing commentary. You know what? Landing will definitely be somewhat normal. Okay, not at all. This landing is going to be very, very bad. Okay, we're gonna quickly descend. Like this is a solid landing. I mean, if it lands like that, I don't see anything that could possibly go wrong. Okay, you know what? We're gonna flare towards the last second. Parking brakes need to be on. It's a requirement I'm making. Make sure everything is all sorts of lined up again. Okay, increase again. Pull up. Really gonna want to get it to stall out. That's our ideal idea. Because typically an airplane cannot move this slow, but that's just making it look like it's slow. It's actually moving very fast, and the wind ahead of it's also very fast. Okay, you know what? Okay, everything's just going just fine. I mean, just gonna go ahead and take off again because I can. Okay. Everything's okay. Everything is okay. Just gonna do our flaps, put our landing gear away, we're going to be flying very fast. Oh, okay. The airplane's not intended to do this. We'll just be flying in this direction. I tend to find that it goes a lot faster this way. It'll be going very slow for a minute, but then it'll speed up. Maybe. Really, you don't want to make any severe mistakes. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching the stream. If you did, there's probably only one person watching the stream. I might end up just not keeping it, and I might delete it because of its meaningless value. So anyway, doing a very safe descent right here. Okay. You know what? Because I can, I'm just going to start flying inverted. I don't even care anymore. Yep. Thank you for watching the stream. It's been fun. It's been excellent. And thank you for watching and subscribing. And remember, I'm bored.